You've got to be kidding me when it comes to the stimulus package, as we now have more information and their new plan. Let's get into it and discuss all the details. But if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video so I can keep you updated each and every day with all of this information that is changing so incredibly fast right now. You watch these videos because you want the honest, accurate, and reliable information, which is my dedication for you and this community as a whole. So again, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so, and I promise you I'll continue to be here for you every single day to help out in any way that I possibly can. Alright, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Let's get into it and talk about all the details. Alright, it has been another very, very busy day that we did not anticipate, but this is how it goes, and this is how it has been going for quite a while now. So let me bring you up to speed with what is going on so far. So Joe Manchin was out a few hours ago in an interview, and he has indicated that his vote on the reconciliation bill, otherwise known as the Build Back Better agenda, is a solid no. Well, a lot of people were coming out shortly thereafter saying, hey, you came back on your word, you didn't follow through, and they're actually calling on Joe Manchin and basically just roasting Joe Manchin throughout the course of the day today. So let me tell you what I've been seeing out there. According to all of this information that I've been finding out there, there's a lot of stuff out there. I mean, seriously, the articles and the interviews and all of the statements and all this stuff coming out right now, there's a lot of stuff coming out. So there's a variety of different things that are going on out there. Let me tell you what I'm finding as of right now. So shortly after Joe Manchin was out in that interview, a variety of different people hit the airwaves with their statements and basically saying, you know, Joe Manchin said this, he promised that, the agreement was this, and we should do that. So there's a lot of stuff. But basically, let me tell you where we currently stand on this. So again, I just want to make it very clear. I'm not here to take sides. I'm not here to defend Joe Manchin or say that, you know, what he's doing is right or wrong. I'm just simply telling you what I'm finding. So here's the deal. For the last 5.5 months, Joe Manchin has been very clear with his stance on this reconciliation bill. He basically said $1.5 trillion, not a penny more. And then he did bump it up to $1.75 trillion, not a penny more. But the House bill, the House version of the reconciliation bill came in at about $2.2 trillion. So Joe Manchin said he would support up to 1.75. Well, they're about $500 billion more than where he said he would actually support. So, again, not taking his side and not going against or with him in any way, shape, or form, but I am saying that he did pretty much spell it all out, what he would actually support. So, by him not following through, I kind of feel like, well, he actually made it very clear what he would support. So, again, just telling you what I'm finding. So, this is what Joe Manchin is doing. Now, again, this is what other people are saying. So, Bernie Sanders was out shortly thereafter and said, or basically he stated that if Joe Manchin is not going to vote for this, let's hold a vote on it, and then he can prove to the entire world that his vote is a no. Well, here's what I've been finding since that last video that I had out for you just a few hours ago. Here's what I'm finding. The speculation on the streets right now, like the speculation in the airwaves right now, is that Bernie Sanders and Chuck Schumer, like Bernie Sanders is kind of pressuring, not pressuring, but basically urging Chuck Schumer to hold a vote on this thing and actually bring it to the floor so that Joe Manchin can actually be held on record as his vote being a no. So here's the speculation and what may actually be coming. Again, no confirmation of this yet, but this is what some people are speculating. That potentially Chuck Schumer could be bringing this bill to the floor this week sometime, holding a vote on it to see, like, where does everybody actually stand? Is Joe Manchin actually a no vote? Or is this just kind of like a marketing ploy with everything going on to actually bring everybody back to the negotiating table to figure out where we actually stand on this thing? So you know what I'm saying? So basically what they want to do is, like, the speculation, like I'm saying, is that maybe they actually hold a real vote on this thing in the Senate to see where they actually sit with this and if Joe actually is a solid no on this. Or maybe if a vote is actually held on this, will he potentially actually vote for it in favor and say, hey, just kidding, my vote's actually a yes now that we have a real vote on it. So here's the thing. As of right now, they have not held a real vote in the Senate on this thing quite yet. It's all just been back and forth, just kind of debates and kind of just pretty much talking about it. There hasn't been a vote on it. So what they're saying is maybe let's just bring it to the floor and hold a vote and see if it actually holds water and if it actually can pass. Not a bad strategy, right? So again, you don't really know. I mean, anybody can say anything, but when it comes down to it, actions are what actually matter, right? And action would be in the form of voting. So not a bad strategy, and here's the deal. Remember, Chuck Schumer, the leader of the Senate on the Democratic side, has said that he wants to have this package passed by the deadline of Christmas Day. Well, check it out. That's like at the end of the week, right? So we still have plenty of time. We have this whole week to get things done if they just so wanted to do so. So there is certainly time to do this. So another thing, too, is last week Chuck Schumer was supposed to be bringing this bill to the floor in the Senate and actually opening it up for debate. And did it happen? No, it didn't. No, that did not happen. It did not come to the floor at all last week in the Senate as it was supposed to. So maybe, just maybe, they'll decide, hey, let's talk about it. Let's bring it to the floor. Let's actually do what we were supposed to do and start moving forward with this thing and then hold a vote on it and see what happens, right? So, again, the whole deal with politics is it's all just a big sales pitch, right? It's all a bunch of salespeople talking out of both sides of their mouth all simultaneously, and then you have to find out what are they actually going to do about it, right? Are they actually going to follow through with what they say? Or, sorry, my eye's like really weird all of a sudden. Sorry about that. I'm blinking like crazy because my eye's like, felt like I got like soap in my eye or something all of a sudden. I feel like I'm so awkward in my videos. I apologize. Yeah, I'm a freak. I know, not a problem. But you know what? At least you're getting some information here. Sorry. Again, I wish I had an editor, but at the same time, why? Why should I edit my videos? Because I'm not perfect in real life. Why would I edit my videos to make it sound like and look like I'm perfect? Because I'm not. All right, anyway, my eye, I think, is a little bit better now, so let's keep rolling. So awkward. Anyway, let's keep going. So basically what the deal is maybe, just maybe, they'll be holding a vote on this thing sometime this week, and maybe not. But either way, we won't really know until we actually follow through and see what else is stated this week. But one more thing we want to lean on, and this is what I've been finding also with my research today, which is Democrats are scrambling right now to quick get a win. They need a win under their belt right now because, as I mentioned previously, we've got the midterm elections that are coming up at the in November, right? I know it's a long time from now, but it also takes a long time to shift the actual mindset and like the beliefs of people, right? Like us, the people, the voters. So therefore, they need to get themselves a big win now, and then they need to nail another big win sometime in next year to keep reminding us, hey, check it out, look what we're doing, right? So they need to grab a win right now, and that's what I've been seeing also with the research that I've been doing is Democrats are basically scrambling right now saying, oh, what are we going to do? This was the plan. We had planned to get this thing done, grab a big win for the American people, which, you know, it's kind of a win for some people. For a lot of others, for the most part, it's not a huge win for the vast majority of people. But you know, we can talk about that later again. But basically, they're just kind of scrambling, thinking, what are we going to do right now? We need to get something under our belt. We need to get a package passed because here we are. We're scrambling all around. We're trying to get this package done, and it hasn't produced anything for the people. Therefore, it looks like we haven't been able to achieve anything, right? So that's kind of their fear as far as what I'm seeing out there, which is we got to grab a win, right? So again, I hope you can recognize I don't take sides with this stuff. I'm literally just telling you what I find while I do my research. Feel free to look it up if you'd like. There's a lot of information out there right now. It's packed. Today, there's been a lot of stuff coming out, so it's been very busy. But anyway, one more thing I want to mention as well is that there's also this announcement just a couple days ago from one of the progressives in the House of Representatives, Jamal Bowman, who actually was out in a statement saying that they should issue another COVID relief bill. And remember, COVID relief bills contain stimulus checks. So maybe they might pivot on this Build Back Better agenda right into another stimulus package and say, hey, a COVID relief bill is what we need right now, because right now they're just looking for that big win, right? So it's going to be all up in the air right now. It's like, I don't know, it's like a chopped salad, right? You throw it all in a bowl, you toss it around, and you stick your fork in, and who knows what you're going to come out with, right? Could be some lettuce, maybe a carrot, maybe an onion. I don't even know what's in chopped salad. I don't know. Anyway, you might come out with something. Who knows what? But my point is, it's a big old salad right now, and it's all being tossed around, and at any given point, we could just pull out anything and be like, hey, we got a chunk of lettuce, let's run with it, right? So you just never know at this point. So anyway, this is what we're finding, and this is kind of what the anticipation is right now. But they're on an all-out scramble right now to quickly get Joe Manchin on board with this thing and trying to figure out what they can do to actually get him back in the position of supporting this bill. Realistically, what it's going to need to be is Joe Manchin was just at the White House just the other day, and he gave an outline of what he wants this package to be. He gave it to the president, according to what I'm finding. So I don't know. I guess my strategy would be, let's look at what Joe Manchin wants and see how we can come together on an agreement. So I guess that's what I would do if I were the negotiators in this deal. I'd say, hey, Joe, just tell us what you want. Let's come together. You know what I mean? If he wants, a top line number of X, whatever that happens to be, with these provisions, I'd maybe come back and say, okay, you're here, we're over here. Let's just figure out how we can come together on this thing. Let's make a deal. Let's work together on this, and let's just come together. We can get it done. It's just a matter of figuring out what concessions need to be made. Every negotiation can work out. You just got to figure out what the other party wants. So anyway, yeah, interesting stuff and very busy stuff going on. So anyway, this is where we are standing as of right now. So I hope this helps you out, and if you didn't bail when the whole eye trick was going on, then congratulations for still hanging around. I appreciate it, and I hope you're having a nice day and enjoying this video so far, right? So anyway, I really appreciate your support here. I'm watching everything closely. It's just, I don't even know what to call it anymore, right? It's just, we're going to call it a tossed salad, right? We're just going to call it a tossed salad at this point, because that's pretty much what it's turning into be. But anyway, hopefully they will get something done here, and ultimately, we just hope that they come back and actually get something done for the people, being us, the people, low income, fixed income beneficiaries, anybody else during this time who needs support so badly right now. So, I hope you're having a nice day. Thank you so much for watching this. Hit that subscribe button right down below if I haven't scared you away quite yet. If you're still watching, I'm guessing I haven't scared you away yet, so make sure to subscribe down below so you can see more funny videos and me making an absolute fool of myself in front of a lot of people. So, no problem. I don't mind one bit. Not the first time and probably not the last time. So anyway, I appreciate you watching this. Subscribe down below. Share this video with your friends, family, and social media. Check out any of the other nearly 2,000 videos right here on the channel. Enjoy your day. Stay safe, and I'll catch you.